Good morning, good afternoon, guys. How's everybody doing? Wonderful to see all of you here today. All right. So, one of the critical points for you to manifest and get what you want in your life is you have to practice the law of receiving. What is that? You have to be open to receive. I mean, listen, it sounds simple, but a lot of people do not understand, or they don't even know what it means to be open to receive. You think, hey, open to receive, I'm just gonna... No. It's a technique, it's a skill that you have to develop. When you're open to receive, that's when you shall manifest the fastest. So, does anyone know what it truly means to be open to receive what you want? Comment below. First of all, did you even know, or are you aware that you have to be open to receive? Let me give an example. Majority of individuals are not open to receive. Shockingly. How is that possible? Well, I'll give you a classic one. Let me let you know when you're not open to receive. If you're manifesting abundance, success, okay? That means it's something you're focusing on, something you're aware of. But then, in your physical three-dimensional world, you are not contented, you are not grateful, you're not at peace, you're not open to receive. Hey, how you doing? Open to receive means vibrational alignment on both planes, in the physical three-dimensional world and in the non-physical dimension worlds. That's when you're open to receive. Open to receive is the ability to be open to whatever way the universe can deliver your manifestations. Open to receive is not being tied to one particular outcome. You may be focusing on a particular outcome, but you are not tied to it. Big difference. Focusing on the outcome is a gauge you use for the universe to bring it to you. Tied to the outcome, you shut off all the infinite opportunities that can come into your life. That's the definition of open to receive. The first thing to initiate open to receive is you have to turn it on. Yeah, you have parts in your consciousness that's off right now and on. So majority of individuals, they are in the on position of lack, and they're in the off position of abundance. Yeah. So does anyone know how to turn on your receiving mode so you can get stuff flowing in your life? Fine tuning. Yes, it's fine tuning. Hey, hi guys, how you doing? Can anyone tell me, how do you turn on the receiving mode so you can get stuff flowing and get all the abundance? Yes, awaken. Some people are awakened, some people are sleeping. Nope, gratitude is not the way you turn on your receiving mode. Gratitude is a tool. Nope, being aware is not the way you turn on your receiving mode. Being aware is being aware of what's happening around you. Nope, detaching is not the way you turn on your receiving mode. I'm going to read the comments here. Vibrating high, nope. Okay, there's one person have it here. And this is JVT222888. The way you turn on your receiving mode is you first have to accept that you deserve whatever it is you're manifesting. Beep, beep, it's on. If you can't see yourself deserving of whatever it is you want, high vibration won't work, gratitude won't work, visualizing won't work, attachment won't work, because they are moving away from the source, which is you. So you won't manifest it. So the number one key that everyone should have, you should practice giving yourself the deserving power. to get what it is you want. You have to literally feel and know, not even believe, you have to know you deserve it. Don't believe you deserve it. Know you deserve it. It's quite simple to deserve something. You know how easy it is to deserve something? Would you like to know how to turn on the deserving mode so you can get into the receiving mode? Nope, it's not seeing the end results. If you want to turn on deserving mode right now, here it is. I'll give you the magic formula. I'll give you the magical words. First of all, to turn on the deserving mode, you have to use your voice. You have to speak out aloud. So here's how you're going to turn on the deserving mode. Quite simple. And you'll say this: why do I deserve everything I desire? Then think about in your mind the things you desire. Beep. Your deserving mode is now turned on. However, you have to do this repeatedly for at least 7 to 14 days. So when you get up in the morning, you can do it once in the morning. Why do I deserve everything I desire? So you will know when your receiving mode has officially clicked into the subconscious. Many of you may start doing this and you may feel a tug. That's the resistance. That means the mind hasn't accepted it. So many of you will say, why do I deserve everything I desire? And then you feel some kind of way. You won't feel right. That means you don't deserve it yet. The act of repetition. If you get up every day and you say, why do I deserve, out loud, why do I deserve everything I desire? You're now going to impress your subconscious. After a few days, you're going to feel nothing. When you feel nothing, you have arrived. What does nothing feel like? When it feels like it's a normal, when it feels like it's peace, when you get no emotional wound up, where your body doesn't react to it, where your body doesn't your body, that's called nothing. That means it's working, it's accepted, it's a done deal. That's when you can start accessing all the other tools. That's when the magic starts happening, because now you have given information to the field that, hey, this is what you're basically saying. Before you were saying this, hey, all this stuff can't come to me right now because I'm under construction right now. So all your abundance and stuff says, okay, we'll take a detour. We'll park over here until you're ready for us to deliver it. So what you've done now, you've opened up, you say, hey, I'm no longer under construction. I'm now complete. I'm open. So, hey, I'm a tunnel now. So you can bring all the stuff I want and you can pass them right through me. And I can start to get them, implement them, experience them. Boom. So Tyus B says, when I say that, I feel things coming to me. Good. Then that means your subconscious doesn't have a real faulty map. Your subconscious now is in deserving mode. You got to deserve what you want to experience what you're deserving. I mean, there's no other way. So listen, guys, the first step in changing your life is working on yourself, is giving yourself the permission to get what you want, and that's by deserving it. And let me tell you something about this. Here is the most fascinating thing about this. Here's the most incredible, craziest, preposterous lie that you have all been fed, that you've all accepted and believed. You want to know the biggest, most preposterous lies? Okay, let me say something. Even your own parents told you this lie. The ones that, your parents that love you and nourish you, they told you this incredible lie. You ready for? I'll reveal the lie to you in a second. It went from the reason why your parents told you this lie, Their parents told them, before their parents told them this lie. You ready for it? Okay, let me go a little deeper because I want to build you up. I want to build up the suspense here. Even your schools tell you this lie. Your institutions are built around this lie. You ready for the lie? Here's the lie. You have to do something to get something. You have to be qualified to deserve it. You have to have a check and balance. You can't deserve something without earning it. That's the biggest lie you've ever been told in your entire life. You have to earn it to deserve it. Preposterous. So many people do not achieve what they want because they operate on a earning system. I have to earn this to deserve it. Your parents tell you, you don't deserve it. Why? Because you haven't done this. You don't deserve it. Why? Because you haven't. So you have been programmed and conditioned. For you to get something, you have to do something to deserve it. And your subconscious mind sets you up in that way. Can anyone tell me why this is the biggest lie? Why don't you have to earn anything to deserve? I'm here to tell you this. The truth is this. I can just go and deserve anything I want without meeting any qualifications. You don't have to tell me I have to earn anything to do it. I can just turn on deserving mode. That's the natural way it works. Why? I mean, why don't I have to earn it, Mark? My parents taught me I don't deserve this because I'm not good at this. I don't deserve this because I'm selfish. I don't deserve this because I'm this. I don't deserve this because I'm that. I don't deserve love because I'm a bad person. I'm a selfish person. I'm a quiet person. I don't deserve abundance because I grew up in poor. The system teaches you that too. Okay, so let me break down. I'm going to break it down to you with science and show you something very fascinating. Let me clear my throat. All right. Here's the reason why earning and qualifying and all this stuff is a bunch of BS. You don't need any of that. You deserve it just because you are existent. That's the bottom line. That's it. Let me put it in layman's terms. We'll use the word earn. You earn to deserve because you're here already. You're existing. Your existence alone means you deserve it, my friends. They don't teach you that. If you're not existing, then you don't deserve it. But you're existing, your awareness alone says you deserve it. Point blank. Why, Mark? Because your awareness, you being here, you being alive, you watching this, you aware, is your consciousness. You are everything and everything is you. You are connected to all. So you automatically, in a default state, deserve it. When you got here, they turned off your default state and they went into a manual state and they turned off. You're deserving prosperity, you're deserving abundance, you're deserving love. They turned it off and they turned it on to lack. And they brainwashed you and they convinced you that in order for you to deserve what you want in your life, you have to meet certain qualifications. And they tell you your self-esteem isn't good enough. You're just not confident enough. That's why you can't get it. You're not talented enough. You're not tall enough. You don't look the part. All the BS they tell you. And you inadvertently sabotage your own self through other people. Your parents, majority of us are sabotaged by our own parents. But don't blame them. They've been sabotaged by their parents. They don't even know better. So this is freeing for you, that you can get up today and just start deserving whatever it is you want. And then, you know what's the magic about it? Once you get into the flow and you start to say, you know, why do I deserve everything I desire? You know, why do I deserve it? Out loud in a question form. You're going to go back in and you're going to flip the switch from the off position and you're going to turn it back to the on position. Because now your unconscious mind says, oh, wait a minute, so we're back to deserving stuff? So let me show you how powerful this is. I'm going to give you two examples. One when you're in deserving mode, and one when your deserving mode is turned off. And you're going to relate to this. Here's the first example. Someone that's not in a deserving mode. Let's use A. So we have a guy, let's say he's an entrepreneur and he's looking to increase his business. He wants to profit his business. Let's say he's in real estate or something. Okay, and this guy goes into a shopping center. Okay, now this guy is in the line, he's buying something. Unbeknownst to him is another gentleman right next to him that has a successful real estate business that is looking to add people to the business to network. And the guy is standing next to the guy, and he will never ever notice him. His subconscious mind will not plug him in to the guy, the business partner, and although he's right next to him. Why? Because he has been turned off from deserving mode. You see, what happens is when you're plugged out from not deserving mode, so is your filter on reality. The opportunities and the help may be right in front of your face, but you will never see it because your consciousness has filtered out. You don't deserve it. So that guy next to you, your vibration won't reach him. He won't even look at you because you're not communicating to him subconsciously to tell him, hey, I'm open. That's an example. Now let me give you an example of when your deserving mode is turned on. Same example. You're in the store, you're looking entrepreneur, you're looking to grow your business. The guy's next to you. Guess what happens? The guy comes over and starts chatting you up. He says something to you. You see him. You say something to him. Boom. Your reality filter has been opened. That's how powerful that is. A lot of people go through life every day missing the opportunities, missing their abundance, because they, instead of having their filter this way, they shrink it down to tunnel vision. So they are passing all the opportunities and success that they truly deserve because they were convinced and they were duped that they don't deserve it because they have to meet certain qualifications. But I'm here to tell you, you don't have to meet any qualifications. You're already qualified by existing, man. So by you being aware of that, you open the lens and it flows in. You see, the reason why the matrix or the system does this to you is because they can't have too many happy and successful people. It's not good for business. You can't have people that can take charge of their own life and be prosperous. No, they can't do that. So you have to have some people that are prosperous and the majority of people that aren't. That's good for business. That's why they do it. That's why you watch stuff on the media. That's why they program it to you. So most of the people are walking around like this. Chosen ones, high awareness ones, you guys are walking around like this. See the big difference? There's more in your filter. The NPCs walking around like this. They go this way. They can't see the opportunity. Oh, where's it? You've broken the barrier, man. Now it's working for you. And it's really as simple as using the affirmation I just provided to you to turn it on. Every morning you get up, just say to yourself, why do I deserve everything I desire? Then think about it in your head, what are the things you desire? You got to do this out loud. You got to do it in the question form or else it won't work. Questions are answers to your problems. Questions are the answers to make you physically experience your life in the subconscious mind. That's where it all takes place, not in the conscious mind. See how powerful that is? See, you learn something new every time, right? Did you know that? That's a new perspective. That's how the game is rigged, man. That's how the game works. That's why when you are an awakened chosen one, or you are an enlightened being, like all of you are, that's the power you have, man. Yeah, you will help some people and they'll come to the light, they'll see it, but this is mainly for you. You have to use this for yourself first. You have to do it on you. You have to implement it on you. Once you implement it on you, your light is going to shine, and others will realize it. But don't go out there and try to put this to people and then you still have your shutters on. First, open up your shutters. Then you can go help other people open up their shutters. But I'm here to tell you, I'll repeat it again, it's very important. You don't need any qualifications. You don't have to earn anything. It's not nothing with your self-esteem. It's not your confidence, none of that. It all have to do with you programming and your mind to tell it you deserve it just because you're existing. That's all it comes down to. The fact that you're here now, you're already qualified, my friends. And I mean, you know what the odds are to being born as a human being, to come into from the non-physical, just, you know what the odds are? It's stupendous. It's not even in the billions, it's in the quads. Go look it up. It's all, put it like this, it is almost impossible to be born to exist. Someone says 4 trillion, I'm probably about that. Put it like this, you're more likely to win the lottery 10 times in a row than being born. Did you know that? Let that sink in. Yeah, you're more likely to manifest 10 lottery jackpots in a row than being born. I am not kidding you. Go look up the odds of you being born as a human being. Stupendous. It's to the point it's almost impossible for you to be here. But yet, here you are, my friends. That's what you're here. So you can't tell me you don't deserve it. So what the hell is the Matrix telling you that you have to meet qualifications? You got to do this. That's BS, man. They want to keep your lens like this. You got to go ahead and keep your lens out, because all you have to do is if you turn on your deserving mode, my friends, you're going to activate the receiving mode. You're going to activate endless opportunities. Your life is going to start to change because you are now in the game. It's like, the analogy is like you're sitting on the bench and you're waiting to play, but the coach isn't calling you in the game. You're just watching from the sidelines. You don't want to watch from the sidelines. You want to be in the game. So to get in the game, you got to turn on your receiving mode and your deserving mode. When you turn it on, the coach says, you get in. Now you're going to have fun. It's not fun sitting on the bench watching. I'd love to be in there playing, man. You came here to play. So that's the knowledge they hid from you, guys. So literally, being a human being, you're making the impossible possible. So everything else is easy cheesy. So remember that. And look, to get your mind more on that level, to understand that you can create and manifest anything and do all that stuff, here's it. 2 books here. This one is about the lottery. Speaking about the lottery, you can win the lottery doing this. Here it is. You're in the game, you can play, you can manifest the lottery. Here's the book I wrote about it. I did it. Here's the other one. This is more detailed, the cheat code to mastering the game of life. You can get both of these. Amazon, paperback. And also, you can get into my one-on-one mentoring, where I teach you, work with you one-on-one. Sign up for that. But guys, just remember the name of the game, okay? The fact that you are here existing, you already deserve it. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. That will be the start of your most abundant and successful journey. All right? See you guys again next time.